Bitcoin is currently making a significant move, with its price reaching a new all-time high in some platforms. However, in other platforms such as CoinGecko, the price has not reached a new all-time high, but it seems that it might be coming soon. Curious on why? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to Republic Labs YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about the current price of Bitcoin and how it can reach a new all-time high, and the sentiments that might push it upwards. So as you can see here, Bitcoin is currently nearing its all-time high, reaching a price of around 111,000 US dollars per Bitcoin, which is huge. This has shocked a lot of investors and traders, as they are already bearish due to the geopolitical tension happening in the world. Currently, the price of Bitcoin is going up due to some sentiments, specifically from the United States. This is not a surprise considering that the United States has the most volume in terms of crypto transactions, which is why news from the US will impact the price of Bitcoin and the crypto market significantly. Now currently, the bullish sentiment is made possible due to the ending war in the Middle East. You see, previously, there's a conflict between Iran and Israel that is backed by the United States. The involvement of the United States has stirred worries around the potential of a World War III happening. This is because if the United States got involved, a lot of countries opposing it will also join the war. Countries such as China, Russia, and other countries in the BRICS alliance might join the war if the United States got involved heavily. However, all of it was ended because the US created a ceasefire agreement between Iran and Israel. This has erased the negative sentiment from the market, which makes the market open to a bullish sentiment. Now currently, one of the bullish sentiment is that Trump has just announced that the tariff negotiation between all countries in the world and the US will not be extended past August 1st, 2025. This brings more clarity into the world, especially since the tariff talk has been one of the negative sentiment that has impacted the crypto market. With the news adding clarity into the world, this means that volatility might decrease, hence why the bullish sentiment is strong. Another sentiment that is more prominent is the new One Big Beautiful Bill created by Donald Trump and has just been passed. You see, the One Big Beautiful Bill is a bill created by Donald Trump as the acting president of the United States, and it has been passed both by the House and the Senate of the United States. It has also been signed into law by President Donald Trump himself, so it is officially in play. This is a huge bullish sentiment, especially since the United States might become more dovish because of this bill. You see, from a fiscal policy perspective, this bill will impact how decisions are made. This is because in this bill, there are a couple of laws that might make the government put more money into the market, adding more liquidity and making the market more bullish. Currently, there are two prominent laws in the bill that might make the crypto market more bullish. The first one is a tax rate cut, where this law will decrease the tax that businesses have to pay in the United States. With the tax being decreased, this means that businesses have more money to spend in the economy, hence adding more liquidity into the market. Aside from that, the government will increase the debt ceiling to 5 trillion, which is huge. This means that the government might inject more liquidity into the economy, where this is done to purchase of assets or through loans. This is why overall the government from a fiscal policy perspective is injecting more money into the market, hence making them dovish. Aside from that, currently the United States is legalizing a new stablecoin bill as well, called the Genius Act and the Clarity Act. The new stablecoin bill will inject more liquidity into the market, as now companies can now issue their own stablecoins, which makes transactions more easier. You see, with the digitalization of money, people tend to spend more. And with stablecoins giving ease of spending, the liquidity in the market might increase significantly, especially in the crypto market. Now, a lot of infrastructure has been built in the crypto market, which eases transactions between the Web 2 world, or traditional finance, and the Web 3 world through bridges and other infrastructures. This might increase liquidity significantly in the market, not only in the US, but in the world. So, from a fiscal policy perspective, currently the government is dovish. However, from a monetary policy perspective, the US Central Bank is not yet dovish. The evidence came from the latest FOMC minutes, where it is stated that the central bank is not forecasting a decrease in their interest rate yet. So this means that a rate cut might not happen soon, as the target is still at 4.5% up to 4.25%. This creates a divergence. However, historically, the monetary policy will soon follow the fiscal policy, which is why currently the market is dovish. All of this points out to a bullish sentiment in the market, which is why currently Bitcoin is going up. However, you need to be careful with volatility, as there might still be a reason for Bitcoin to go down. One of the reasons is the announcement of economic data from the United States next week. As you can see here, next week, the United States will publish a couple of data, including core inflation data and CPI data. This will determine the interest rate of the United States. So if core inflation tends to go down, then there might be potential for the Fed or the Central Bank of the United States to become dovish as well. Looking from a technical perspective, currently Bitcoin is still in an uptrend. So currently, as long as Bitcoin doesn't break the support zone of 108,000 US dollars, the uptrend might continue even upwards until 120,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. However, this is not financial advice, as the prediction can be wrong. So what you need to do now is to stick to your risk management plan and plan out how you want to trade the next couple of days. Well, that's all the information I have today. If you guys like contents like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you guys are notified when we next upload. Cheers, guys!